Today I'm going to show you how I decorated this birthday cake. Come join me. So this is a quarter sheet cake. It is red velvet and it's going to be covered with buttercream. So I'm starting with getting some buttercream icing onto the cake board so that I can keep that cake in place and it's not sliding around as I'm decorating. Starting with getting some buttercream onto the sides of the cake along with the top. Right now I'm kind of centering the cake onto the cake board. I'm just going to cover the cake to get an initial crumb coat onto the cake. Once I get that onto the cake, I'm going to just kind of smooth that out. I'm going to add some additional icing to further cover it and do a final coat of icing to completely ice the cake. This is going to be a pretty basic birthday cake with some balloons and happy birthday words across the top. I'm just using my spatula here to smooth the sides and the top of the cake. When I have excess on the spatula, I'm scraping it off into a bowl to keep a clean spatula. Now that the icing is all cleaned up, I'm putting some borders onto the top and bottom of the cake. Using a white border on the top, I'm going to use a yellow border along the bottom of this cake. And now that I have that on, I'm adding some balloons to the top of the cake, adding some blue, some green, some red, some orange, yellow balloons to the cake. I'm going to put some on this left side. I'm also going to add some onto the right side. After I get those balloons on, I'm going to add some strings onto the balloons. And I'm also going to write happy birthday to the two kiddos that this birthday cake is for. Then I'm also going to be alternating these colors of the balloons and doing a design along the sides of the cake, kind of dropping down from the top border down to the bottom border, the whole way around the cake, which you'll see just in a moment here. And here's those designs, just kind of going every 5 shells on the top of the cake. I'm going to alter between the 5 colors that I've used with the balloons on the top of the cake. And interestingly, that lined up exactly. So just the exact amount of shells along the border to have an equal amount of each of the colors. Last thing I'm going to do is just put some sprinkles along the top and bottom borders of this cake. And with that, that pretty much completes the way that this cake is going to look. And if you enjoyed watching this cake video, I encourage you to like, comment, and share this, as well as subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any future content as I post it. And I would just love to thank you for joining me for this video. Thank you so much, and here's the cake. Have a fabulous evening.